Isaac, and welcome back to the Walkmen Comics podcast, and this is episode 20.
Is it?
Yeah, the 20th. We've done 20 episodes.
Oh, jeez.
Wow, that's
Hold
crazy.
on, this is just weird.
I thought we've done like 15 or something, but they're like,
Yeah.
this is the 20th one. I checked recently.
Whoa.
It's crazy. But,
Weird.
But something that we can... What about when we do 100 episodes?
100 episodes, you know what we'll do?
What are we gonna do?
We'll film us trying to stuff our face with this huge, giant wedding cake. I don't know. Wedding cakes are
that's a bit
big.
weird.
Wedding cakes are big, so we're getting the biggest cake possible, and we'll try and stuff ourselves and make ourselves feel sick eating it.
Okay, and I have a funny story to tell at the end, but today we're going to be talking about just whatever random topics we feel like talking about, because I really love that. Do you really like that? Do you?
Yeah. I just wanted to talk about Brian Michael Bendis since we kind of missed out on that. If you don't know, there should be memes about Brian Michael Bendis. I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah, they should be. Yeah, okay. Look up the memes. But basically, if you don't know for whatever reason, Brian Michael Bendis left Marvel to work at DC. They probably gave him a really good deal. Yeah. Basically, everyone was just really annoyed. All the Marvel fans were kind of annoyed at him. But yeah, he's not coming back.
There are Brian Michael Bendis memes.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Let's see what they are.
Okay.
There you go. Bendis. What does that say?
Brian Michael Bendis.
You have failed this city. That's I agree. That's Green Arrow. It's just like Brian Michael Bendis.
Meanwhile, at Nerd HQ.
With Brian Michael Bendis. Alright, that's enough.
The moment you realize that your comic blog is super. Holy meme, Batman. We have to get on Facebook fast and read Carrie's comics blog to see the latest memes. To the Batcave.
Alright. Put it back on the website. Whatever. Just put it back on something boring.
Is Brian Michael Bendis ruins visions?
What?
Oh,
Alright.
Brian Michael Bendis ruins vision.
Okay.
Oh, look, he's there. It's Lex Luthor. Oh, wait, Brian Michael Bendis is Lex Luthor. It's a Lex Luthor.
What?
No wonder he moved over to DC. He's been ruining Marvel for everyone.
Yeah, that's crazy. Anyway, so
Bendis.
Enough of
he
the
will
memes.
find your
Enough
fandom,
memes.
and he will do terrible things to it.
Alright. Go back to what you're supposed to be on.
Bendis, he's coming for your
Continuity, and you can't hide. Alright, that's enough.
One more.
That's enough. Alright, one more.
And I'm not sure what this book is about, but I'm pretty sure I can fuck with it.
Alright, that's enough. You mean like you get the book and then you try to
Stuff it.
Never mind. That was
Okay.
Alright.
Let's
Okay, enough
do
news. Go
this.
back to the
Marvel.com.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically what happened was
Oh, you can't do anything, can you? Oh, yes,
I can.
you can. Okay, so
Alright.
let's just
So,
talk about...
yeah.
Okay, I want to do this first. I want to talk about Brian Michael Bendis because I actually like some of his writing.
why'd you have to move to DC? Alright, the end. Enough.
No. So what happened was... Here's a theory. He's been secretly ruining Marvel since they didn't give him the editing position.
What if he's working for DC, but DC got him to like hire himself into Marvel and F everything up and then move back to...
because
That'd
when
be
he started
pretty funny,
off,
though.
he was really good. I think the first few that he did were really good, like Ultimate Spider-Man.
That was like back in the early 2000s when
Yeah, exactly. See, so he was hired back then. He's been there for over like... Oh shit, he's been there most of his life, for like almost 20 years.
Yeah.
Almost 20 years.
Wow, yeah. He could have stayed until it was 20 years. That would have been good.
No, his contract would have been up. Okay, so I think when you're a famous writer like Bendis, you have to sign a contract.
Yeah.
So I think the thing was that his contract was almost up, and he just hated it there because he was going for the editorial position. Everyone knows that, and they gave it to someone else.
Well, if you have to be any writer, you need to have a contract.
Yeah.
Like,
but no.
For example, Tom Taylor, we met him.
Yeah,
He's really cool.
He's actually, isn't he?
Go search up the video. It's really cool.
Dude, he's writing Injustice, and I've fallen in love with Injustice, and I never got him to sign anything. This is so annoying. I didn't get him to sign anything, which sucks. But still.
No, well, that video is kind of like an autograph that we have of him. He's just like, you should watch Walkmen comics. Like, that's sort of like an autograph, isn't it?
Yeah.
In a way.
Yes. Also, I did want to talk quickly. What the fuck is going wrong with Marvel right now? I think... This is another random topic. We've moved off Bendis and moved on. I want to talk about why doesn't Marvel just reboot? They've just stuffed it too much. They can't do it.
They tried to sort of do a reboot, but like with what's the name?
Secret Wars, but that was like 2015, and then
yeah. What? So like I think it's too soon to do another reboot.
No, they didn't. It wasn't a reboot. They wanted to, but
well, it's sort of kind of a reboot, but
they couldn't do it. That's the thing.
Yeah.
And like, the only thing that would be bad is that like they'd be getting rid of some of the characters, like Ben Reilly, Amazing Spider-Man: Renew Your Vows, Miss Marvel, Miles Morales, the Fantastic Four. They'd be redoing them. They'd lose all the stories. So I think that's what they're more scared of. Don't you think?
Yeah. Yeah, that would probably make a bit more sense.
Yeah, like I think that's what they're scared of the most. But
you know,
they got to take a jump at some point. They can't keep fucking around
in the
with
Green
it.
Arrow comic, instead of Bitcoin, there's Lexcoin, cryptocurrency. Like, there was the bad guys that were selling that. Like, I was reading the first volume of that. I got hooked on it. Pat got me into it.
Which one?
Green Arrow.
Oh, yeah.
Rebirth.
Dun 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 dun.
Alright, so is that all you have to say about that, or should we talk about something else?
No. Okay, I want to keep talking about Marvel. Marvel's got like such... The thing is, Marvel's got such good storylines, like Deadpool, Miss Marvel, not Miles, maybe Ben Reilly, Guardians of the Galaxy, but they cancelled that. That really pissed me off. Doctor Strange is really good, but it's just that there's more bad series than there are good. That's the thing.
He's done.
Not just Bendis, but over Marvel overall. Like Avengers: No Surrender. I'm not sure how long that goes for, but it's a weekly series, which is really good.
Yeah, honestly. Weekly series is good. Good.
I think it could be...
Because you can just be there at that moment every week when it gets released. And
yeah, that's good. Like, that means the volume will come out quicker as well.
Yeah.
I think everyone just waits for the volumes now.
If you could be a writer for any series in Marvel, like right now, which one would you pick?
Either Star-Lord or Guardians. You know that.
Yeah,
already.
obviously, yeah.
But
Star-Lord was cancelled and Guardians was cancelled, so...
If I had to pick, I'd probably either pick... I would probably do the Spider-Man one, because I actually get Spider-Man the character.
Which one?
The Spectacular Spider-Man.
Peter Parker the
Not
Spectacular.
Not the Amazing one. Well, I could work on the Amazing one, but the Spectacular
But you'd rather
one
do
is
the
better.
Spectacular...
Yeah, because...
Yeah,
Because that one's more neighborhood friendly.
Yeah. How about DC Comics? Which DC series would you write for?
Ooh. Well, I feel like I'll fuck it up, honestly.
Yeah.
But if I had to pick, I'd probably pick... I would like to start my own series, actually. Like, I bring back... Who would I bring back? I'm just looking up Marvel Avengers Infinity War Part 2. The name actually hasn't been released yet, but so far...
Like, right now, it's just Avengers 4. It should be called Avengers to Infinity and Beyond. Like the Buzz Lightyear quote.
To Infinity,
like Infinity
and
War,
Beyond!
Like, Avengers to Infinity and Beyond. Yeah, they can do that because Disney owns Marvel.
Oh yeah, true.
That'd be so good.
If they
so
do
good,
that,
so good
I
with
think
that.
there'll be such a big uproar as well. No, they should do that as a joke on April Fools.
Yeah, they should, yeah. That'll be so funny.
Yeah, I think they should do that.
Yeah.
April Fools, bitch!
Alright, so, okay, so is that all you want to say about that? Or?
No, Marvel. We've got to keep talking about Marvel.
Oh my gosh, alright.
I have a lot to say about Marvel, but we've never gone to the topic yet. We gotta do another episode on how we'd fix Marvel. We haven't done one on DC because you don't need to fix DC. It's perfect.
Yeah. DC is actually really good. I used to really like Marvel, like, last year, and now I'm slowly creeping into DC, finding it more and more
I
awesome.
just jumped
Like,
head
it started
in.
with, what's the name? Teen Titans Rebirth. Like, I really like that. I don't know why.
Same, like, it took me, I think, when DC Rebirth came out, I got Flash, Detective Comics, and I think that's actually it. Those two were really good, but I was like,
Action
can't-
Comics. You got that.
Detective Comics. No, I don't have Action Comics. I want to get it. Even though I hate Superman,
yeah.
I'm gonna get it.
Also, Green Arrow. You got that, didn't you?
No, I only got that this year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so here's a funny story about how I actually got it. So my pop's like I got Green Arrow Volume 1, I was like, I bought it a week before and I wasn't going to read it for a while because I was going to go through all my Marvel stuff.
Yeah.
And pop's like, hey Pat, you want to get this? And it was like Volume 4 of Green Arrow. I was like, and he's like, yeah, sure, I'll get it for you for Christmas. I was like, great.
Now I've got to read every other volume.
Now I gotta get the other two. So I saved up my money. I got both those two. Oh my god, that was the best decision I ever made.
Yeah.
Woo! That was so good. Like
when you were like, whoa! There was like a crazy audio spike. Like I'm looking at the.
Woo! Woo!
It's so fun just to see the audio move when you talk.
Woo!
Yeah, there we go. We can see like the audio waveforms in the app that I'm recording this. Yes, I'm
Yeah.
recording it on my phone. I know it
Yeah,
sucks.
we're gonna.
But it's still good though.
Yeah,
right?
at least you're getting a podcast. Imagine not.
Yeah.
Imagine not getting one.
Yeah, that would really suck. All right, so something else that I thought I might.
Marvel.
Yeah, it's instead of Marvel. What do you think about Valiant Comics?
I haven't read Valiant Comics.
Yeah, but like, yeah, I know nothing about it, but I want to read it because they're cool. I want to read Ninja K or Ninjak. How do you say it? I don't know.
Samurai Jack. Jack to the max. Jack to the. I can't. I'm gonna look up this theme song.
No, don't play it in the podcast, please.
Why?
Because that will ruin it. You can't do that.
Just going back.
You already ruined it with the memes.
Today in geek history, August 18, 1967.
You realize I'm gonna cut out
Comics
all this.
creators Brian Michael Bendis.
Bendis
is born.
Michael Bendis.
Happy birthday. In geek history, he was born. Oh, you can't cut these out. These are like the best.
All right,
What's
that's
this? I can't. I don't even read some of these. You know what? We've been focusing on how bad Bendis is. Why don't we talk about some of the good stuff, like Ultimate Spider-Man?
Oh yeah, the Ultimate Spider-Man was so cool.
You read the Miles Morales. I'm reading the Peter Parker. The Peter Parker's better.
Yeah, well,
You just agreed with me. Peter Parker's better than Miles Morales.
no, yeah, I disagree.
You just heard it here. Peter Parker's so much better than Miles. Oh.
Well, I like Miles better. I don't know why. I just find him a lot cool.
Because he's probably still
Really
a
cool.
teenager.
Yeah, and then I found out that like this was like 2 years ago. Like I found out what's his name, Ned would be in Spider-Man Homecoming, kind of like Genki. I was just like, oh, that's really cool. Then sort of making a character like him, but that sort of ruins it for me because if they do put Miles in the MCU, then how are they gonna make Genki, who's exactly like Ned? Like, how are they gonna do that?
They'll just do it anyway.
Yeah, probably, but like, it's not gonna be very good since they have like two characters that are the
That's
same.
because they're taking the best parts from both franchises. They might not even do Miles, which sucks.
Oh, that would really suck for me.
You know what they should
But
do
what-
while
what?
they have Peter Parker as a kid? They should have him be on Champions. Young Peter Parker as a champion.
Yeah, well, do you know what? We
We are.
Sorry, I'm sort of stuttering a bit because I don't know how to say this.
You know.
We're
they should-
recording this like a day after that we saw Black Panther, and I thought about this. Shuri should become White Tiger. Wouldn't that be cool?
I already said that, but
In the podcast.
yeah, you did.
Oh, right.
Okay. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it'd be cool and all, but then it'll be like also weird because there's actually Black Tiger.
Oh yeah.
I did wanna.
You mean White Tiger?
White Tiger?
Whatevs.
Whatever. There is also a Black Tiger, I think. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe that's just in DC. You know what they gotta do? What the? Oh, fuck, I forgot. No! Oh, they should have a time displaced. Like, you know how there's a time displaced X-Men? And they're all younger?
Yeah.
They should have a time displaced Peter Parker.
Sorry, I'm just looking at this meme now, and it has like Spider-Man Peter Parker, and then Spider-Man Miles Morales, and it just says, Brian Michael Bendis said, the most cosmetic change we made, obviously, is a couple of years ago, when we made the determination that if Spider-Man were created today, there's a very large percentage chance that, based on where he's living and who he is, he would be a person of color.
Yeah, that is actually kind of true.
Actually, yeah.
Well, most superheroes are
Why
white.
is that a meme? It's not funny.
But it's more
not
true.
saying like, oh, it's not funny. I mean, like it's...
memes don't just have to be funny; they can also be thoughtful. But
Just-
right, okay, this
Yeah, but-
defenders.
No, memes do have to be funny. That's the point of them.
No, they can also be think. They
Okay,
can
whatever.
drive your thoughts. Make you
Alright.
think. Make that brain
Well, they're
think.
supposed to be funny, but they can have a side effect of making you think. Anyway, so
What about
let's-
the time to space Spider-Man? That would be cool. I want to elaborate on that.
All right.
Having, like, we've got the time to space X-Men, X-Men Blue, or all new X-Men. I don't know, they've gone by too many names. But what they should do, they should have a time to space Spider-Man. That would be cool, him teaming up with Miles. A younger Peter Parker teaming up with Miles Morales. Like, when he's 15 and he's stuck here, and Miles has got to teach him, this is the
Yeah, but,
home
like-
button on the iPhone, Peter.
Well, that sort of ruins everything because, like, what happens, like, you can't have a Miles Morales story without Peter Parker being dead. Like,
No, he was dead. But now,
no, I see what you're saying, yeah. It's kind of like reverse generations.
yeah, Generations, Miles went back and helped Peter through his depression. But that was
Yeah.
when he was, like, early 20s, late teens. Like, he was in university by then.
In the Mr. Fantastic college.
Yeah, that's a weird college, honestly.
Yeah, but it's cool, though, that he would start a college.
Yeah. So much changes in Marvel. Like,
Yeah.
for us it takes 4 years for something really big
Whoa, dude, so much has changed in Marvel, dude. Whoa.
No, I'm saying, like, it'll take...
Sorry, that's just what you sounded like.
Woo, dude. No, I don't sound like that at all. Thank you. That's really hurtful.
Yeah, but, like, that's what it made me think of, you know?
Nah, well, yeah, okay, I get it. Well, so much changes. So 1 year of Marvel for us is 4 years.
I'm smoking the fountain of knowledge, man.
Dude, Civil War 2 and Secret Empire took place in the same year.
Whoa.
Everything kind of it takes 4 years for 1 year of Marvel continuity.
That's crazy.
And they changed so much in that time. So you don't get it. How many different Avengers teams have there been in the 4 years? I think 1 year there's been two separate teams.
Well, there's Uncanny
every year.
Avengers, there's the
No, I mean
Avengers.
the mainstream Avengers. How many times has that team changed?
Quite a bit, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's not like the Guardians where they just roster in and roster out of characters, and they still got maybe 1 or 2 of the main cast. No, they change almost everyone, which sucks because you got less than 6 months before an event and then you change it again.
Yeah, I know.
I think we should also I want to talk about Marvel Sweepstakes. You know that comp that was on? The Marvel comp that you got to go...
Oh,
Have we found out yet? I want to find out. I'm going to find out quickly. So yeah, the competition was basically, you had to take a photo with you and your favorite Iron Man memory and like write a little story and put the hashtag in. Like, it was good. Okay, so the Marvel Sweepstakes is the 10-year anniversary of everything. So, Iron Man 1 was released 2008. And the movies are going to be released at the exact time Iron Man 1 was released in that area or region or something like that. Something majiggy. So the competition was, you had to come up with your favorite Iron Man memory, and you have to take a photo of it. So yeah, I did 3, 4 maybe, I don't know. Not in one day. You could only do 3 a day, which was pretty reasonable. If you do unlimited, it just gets banned. The one guy does 2 million in one day.
a server just crashes.
Everyone just does 2 million one day.
Break the internet.
You break every social media.
That would-
You'd have to do it on social media as well.
Oh, yeah.
So what you had to do was send your favorite Iron Man memory. The prizes were a set tour of Captain Marvel, which would be cool, and I think you get to meet Brie Larson, I think that's her name. Maybe.
Oh, that's cool.
If you got to meet her, I'd just be like,
Holy crap, what?
holy mac and cheese!
Holy mac and cheese.
I'd just scream out, holy mac and cheese!
That's like a Robin quote from like that really old Batman TV
Yeah.
show. With
Holy
Adam
Palooza,
West.
Batman! Holy Palooza, Batman, we're late.
I think he said like, "Holy rubber duck on a windowsill" or something.
Yeah, why the hell would you say that? Holy mac and cheese makes a bit more sense.
Yeah.
Holy cheese and biscuits, Batman.
He said that once, I think.
Oh,
anyway,
yay.
so yeah, that's.
So you also got to go to the Marvel Studios in LA, and then
Oh,
you got
really?
to go to
That's
the
cool.
world premiere of Avengers: Infinity War, and meet all the actors.
That's gonna be awesome.
You know what would be cool? If one of all the actors, you could pick which actor was your tour guide.
Holy crap! I would pick Tom Holland because he's really cool.
I can't decide between Tom Holland or Chris Pratt because they're my favorite, and if they're both taken, I'd go for anyone.
Okay, if we both won, I would go for Chris Pratt because we both like that.
I would go for Chris Pratt because he's Star-Lord and he's the best. Star-Lord's the best, yo.
Yeah, but Tom Holland's really cool.
Yeah, I guess. Like, he's cool and all. He's the best Spider-Man. Let's just say that. Sorry,
Yeah.
Andrew Garfield and... Who was the other one? Tobey Maguire? Yeah, I keep forgetting. I know it's Tobey something. I'm sorry, Tobey Maguire. If you listen to this, but you probably don't, but if you do, I'm sorry.
What if he does? That would be crazy.
If Tobey Maguire or Andrew Garfield or Tom Holland actually listen to this, I'd just go...
I mean, I'm sure they wouldn't mind. Sure, he wouldn't mind.
They'd probably get like, oh, it's just a bunch of weird, retarded kids doing a podcast. Again.
If I was them, I would say hi.
If
Make
it's
someone's
actually
day.
you would make our days, honestly.
Yeah.
It'd be so much fun.
You would, yeah.
Yeah, so yes, back to the topic.
Also, can I meet you, please?
Oh, I wish. If
Yeah.
we met any of the Marvel actors, I'd even settle for Vision. I love the new Vision. Even the comic writer Vision, Tom Taylor Vision, not Tom Taylor, Tom Hanks. I don't.
Tom Hanks.
There's too many.
He's like the
Tom-
guy in Castaway. Alright.
There's too many Toms in this world. It's Tom Holland, Tom Hiddleston,
Alright, so
Tom
anyway.
something else, and then there's Tom Taylor. There's Tom
Taylor's cool, we met him.
Tom T. There's too many Tom
Uh,
T's in comics as well.
Alright, so,
Back to Marvel Sweepstakes.
yeah.
Yeah. What would you do if you won? What would you take if that you could get anyone to sign anything and you didn't want? Would you draw a picture or would you take something? Like I would probably take my Captain America shield or draw like draw this giant A1
I would
size
want
picture.
to just meet one of the actors like and watch the movie with them and then just hang out after it.
Vin Diesel.
Oh.
No, Mark Ruffalo.
My hero.
Mark Ruffalo.
Oh yeah, he's a cool guy.
Mark Ruffalo and Tom Holland spoil everything.
Yeah.
And it's probably it's not their fault. They just really can't control themselves because it's fun.
Yeah, I saw this cast interview for Infinity War with Tom Holland in it, and he said like Marvel isn't letting him read the script because he spoils everything.
Yeah. Like I kind of understand
And
that
it's
because
like each week he tries to ask them and just like, nope, you're gonna spoil it.
yeah, because they get paid a lot not to spoil it, and when they do,
Yeah.
they take that money away.
Oh yeah, that would suck. Yeah.
Yeah, so like you would understand after all.
But if they're not letting him read the script, then that sort of ruins it.
No,
Anyway,
but that means he can't spoil it.
so he gets to keep the money.
Because they get interviewed a lot. Think
Yeah.
about that. They get interviewed like they'll have like I don't know. Once they've done filming and all the trailers start coming out, they'll be interviewed like I don't know, once a week or maybe twice or maybe 2 in one day.
Oh yeah,
They get
that's
interviewed a
happened
lot.
loads. Actually.
Yeah. Like maybe not just the actors, but the whole cast will get interviewed at least. One of them will be interviewed at least once a week and like a week or two before.
Do you think actors are like sick of telling the same story in cast interviews?
No,
Like they always
not
tell a
really.
story of something that happened, and they like I find in a few of them like they always tell the same story. So
they're
do you think
paid-
they'd be sick after a while of telling?
No, because they get paid a lot to do it. If I got paid, I think they get paid 1,000 for a minute, or probably that's a bit ridiculous, but
Yeah.
they get paid a lot.
10
for
minutes,
an
you get $10,000. Whoa.
Whoa! If I got
1,000 minutes, you get $1 billion.
if I got paid that much, I would buy 3 comic book stores and then just buy every comic in there, and then they'd be like, "What do we do now? You're broke." And I cured cancer. Now I want to. If I had that much money, I'd split it evenly. Probably 5,000 to pay scientists. Then I'd buy a comic book store, and then I'd buy my company. I'd buy a lot of stuff, and then I'd buy a crap ton of comics with that last $1,000.
Yeah.
It's just like you just have. I'd buy a house, actually. Buy a house first, and then you can just stash all the comics in there. That'd just be funny.
Yeah, that would be so cool.
Anyway, what else do we need to talk about? Should we go back to sweepstakes?
No, I think we've talked enough about that.
Alright.
But what's something else that you want to talk about? So
I would really like to talk about...
okay, just talk about what you want to talk about, then we do the funny story.
Okay.
Alright, yeah. What do you want to talk about?
If we got to write a comic for Marvel and DC.
What, you mean like a crossover?
No. If we could... You pick 2 comics that you want to write, and the storyline you'd write to them.
Oh.
Okay, so I want to write Guardians of the Galaxy or Star-Lord for Marvel. And then at DC, I would like to write, like, maybe... I'd go for Super Sons or... Red Hood and the Outlaws.
Super Sons is so fun.
Red Hood and the Outlaws. Green Arrow. I can't decide, there's too many. Just write all of them.
I really want to read Red Hood and the Outlaws.
It is the best, because it's got that dark tone. Just that right dark tone that makes it, because they're all outcasts, they're all outlaws. They are alone, but they do it. They're more like runaways. They're alone, but they're together. It's like that. It's good. So if the storyline I'd write for Guardians, I'd write... They've been broken up for about a year. A year's gone by, no Guardians. They've been doing their solo missions. Like, you'll have a year of just solo missions. They've been by themselves for a year. So that's 2 volumes you'll be able to write. 4 if you want to do a bi-weekly one. You could get 4 volumes out in a year. I think you could do that. That would be pretty easy.
that seems about normal.
Yeah, if I'd make it bi-weekly, all the stories would be bi-weekly.
Wait, so every 8 weeks, so every 9 weeks you get a volume?
Nah, I'd make it... So it'd take 3 months for a storyline to finish. You get it after a month. You get a volume after a month.
Yeah.
So it takes a month for an actual comic to come out, but I'm doing it bi-weekly. So it'd take 4 months. No, I'd take a month, 3 months. Yeah, just 3 months. Once that story finishes, the volume comes out as well on that same day.
Alright.
So that'd be good. So that means if people have waited a long time, it's done. Like, you get it done. And that means it's not taking as long, because it takes 6 months for a storyline to come out, and then another 2 months for the volume to come out.
Yeah.
That would be annoying. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Like, so that's probably why
Why am I yawning so much? I'm not even tired.
So I'd write a bi-weekly book. So Star-Lord, it'd be the Guardians have broken up, and these are their individual stories. So Star-Lord, it'd be like the legendary Star-Lord / Grounded series. I'd probably get the writer for the Star-Lord Grounded series, because he was a very good writer. I liked him. He wouldn't be stuck on Earth again, but it would be more the aftermath of the Guardians breaking up and him trying to move on. He lost his fiancée, Kitty Pryde. The Guardians are gone.
Kitty Pryde?
Yeah. You
mean Kitty Pryde?
Same thing.
Yeah, right. I know what you mean,
yeah. Yeah, he actually proposed to Kitty in the legendary Star-Lord series.
Oh.
So that's why. And it was good. Like, that's a good idea.
Anyway, so, I think...
I'm still going.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Sorry, I've been planning this for a while.
Yeah.
I'd write all their individual series about what they would do for a year. Gamora, this would be like after Infinity Countdown, obviously, because the Infinity Countdown story is actually pretty good, don't you think? From what we've got so far. I haven't read the Adam Warlock series. I got it right now. It was supposed to be a miniseries, I think, but then it's just the one shot now because they couldn't do it in time. It took a month for that thing to come out, so let's just skip it. Wait, when's Infinity Countdown coming out?
Infinity Countdown.
I think it's March.
Oh my gosh, that's cool.
I can't wait for that. But so it'd be after Infinity Countdown. It'd be a year without the Guardians, so you'd have all their individual stories. So Gamora would be trying to be an assassin, but she breaks down quite a lot because she's been with the Guardians so much. She doesn't know what it's like to be alone, so she meets up with Adam Warlock and Pip, the troll, and you get the old cast back together. Then you got Drax. He goes to find his family from Hela, or Death. Mistress Death or Hela. I don't know who's in charge of that stuff. They both do the same thing.
Yeah.
Probably one. I think Hela's the goddess of death for the Asgardians.
Yeah, for the Asgardians in like Norse mythology, she's sort of that person, but
Yeah, but Drax goes to find his
yeah.
family,
but
and it's
death
a year.
is sort of like the whole Marvel universe.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So the storyline I'd do for Drax is he goes to find his family, but the thing is, Mistress Death's like, fine, you do something for me, and I will give you some time.
With your family.
Time. So
how much is some time?
a year. He'll give
That's
a year.
alright.
So he's got a year to spend with his family. That would be really heartbreaking once you give that up. So the whole series is him trying to keep his family alive while spending time with them. But he's slowly taking more and more time trying to keep them alive. But then Mistress Death calls on that favor later on in the Guardian series.
Oh, right.
So you got Gamora with Adam Warlock and Pit the Troll. You got Drax with his family. Rocket and Groot, I'd do a team-up series, Rocket and Groot series, because that'd be more fun. What would happen in that is So I wouldn't do Groot being separated from Rocket, because that's been done twice already in the Groot miniseries. Rocket gets separated from Groot and he's fine. But I'd do what they're being hunted by, I wouldn't say bounty hunter, but I'd say more like a cop bounty hunter.
Oh, yeah.
It's like Titus from the previous Nova Corps. I'm not sure if he's a Chitauri agent now.
Titus?
Yeah, Titus. He's like this tiger, alien, Nova Corps thingy-majiggy. Anyway, I'd have him hunting down Rocket and Groot for a crime they didn't commit. Yet.
That would be... Oh.
So Titus, he's been reacquired by the Nova Corps, and they have this new device where Titus, because he's from a select few aliens can look at this, can see into future crimes, and their goal is to either divert them to not do that crime, or to catch them before they do the crime. So it's more like...
You mean sort of catch them red-handed?
Catch them while they're doing it, or catch them before they do it. So the whole point is they're trying to stop them from doing it so they don't get arrested. That would be good, so they stop them from doing the crime. But Titus, he knows
Do they know
Rocket...
when they do it?
Yeah, they know when it's going to happen and what's going to happen.
And where it is.
Yes, but they have to track them down as well. So Titus knows Rocket and Groot. He hates them. He hates the Guardians. So he's going after them to kill.
Oh, snap.
So he's told to bring them in, but he's a bit of a loose cannon mentally. And he's going to kill them.
You can, mention the Guardians and then just, we're not a part of that anymore, so...
Yeah, it's that finished ages ago. Dude, you gotta catch up.
Yeah.
It'd be a Guardians for one whole freaking year. And that's good. It gives you some time away, but then you get all these miniseries as well. So you'll have them hunting down, and Rocket and Groot find out along the way that they're about to commit this serious crime. But for some reason, they know they don't want to do it. They turn down that deal. But that's because they knew that they were going to get involved and kill someone. There was going to be something really bad happens. So the whole series is them trying to prevent that, while Titus is hunting them down. That'd be pretty good.
Yeah, that would be, actually.
And the Star-Lord series, I'll go over this again because I really love Star Wars. So I get the writer from the Grounded series because he did a really good job. It'd be him. So you'd continue with the storyline the guy set up with his sister, his stepsister, or whatever. And he'd be trying to move on from what happened with the events of Grounded. So you'd reference Grounded with what happened. And you'd be him trying to move on without the Guardians. The Guardians have been... There's no more Guardians. There won't be any more Guardians. That's what you get left off with. He's trying to move on, but since that's his family, he doesn't know. He tries to find... Oh, that's it. Victoria. That's his stepsister. And his sister's trying to kill him as well. So he's trying to find her. And she's trying to kill him.
Oh.
So that's a good story as well.
Yeah, it is.
But after that year of those stories, you'll get Guardians of the Galaxy. Number 1, you'll have the same writers as you had for the all-new Guardian series, just before Marvel Legacy. And they were continuing writing. And then you'd have them not going for the Infinity Stones, but trying to hide them.
Oh.
So it doesn't go off with Adam Warlock, like the Infinity Watch after Infinity Gauntlet. You'd have them trying to hide them for the next three 3 volumes, you'd have them trying to hide them. Then after that, you'd continue with the Groot storyline. You keep referencing that Groot storyline with the Infinity Stones, but the Guardian is trying to find those Infinity Stones as well.
Oh.
After Infinity Countdown, you'll have the Guardian trying to find them to get the Infinity Stones, because he's gone mentally insane with all the Groots he's controlling. Then you'd also have them trying to hide them, them trying to fight the Talons and help the Nova Corps. So it's like that storyline's just building and building. And then you'll have this massive war between the Nova Corps, the Chitauri, the Gardener and his army of Groots. And then the Guardians will be trying to stop this as well.
Oh, yeah.
So you'll have all of this for this big storyline, and after that's done, you can go wild. But that's what I'd do for the next... I'd like to say 3 years. That's going to happen for the next 3 years. So the first year, no Guardians, it's all solo series. You can continue with those solo series after, but the Guardians come back after 1 year of bi-weekly series. These are all bi-weekly. Weekly if you would like, but they have to be bi-weekly. And after that, you can spread them out. But the first full year is bi-weekly. Then the Guardian series is bi-weekly after that. It's not going to stop being bi-weekly, because that's the team. That's
done?
Marvel.
Are you done?
Yes, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, that's unrude.
No,
but
I know.
This has been a good 20th episode. We're recording it in the same room that we recorded the first episode.
Yes.
Yay.
We are. This is the exact spot where we recorded the first episode.
It's like a bit of an anniversary thing.
Yeah.
Even though it hasn't been a year yet, but I don't know. Thank you so much for watching the Walkmen Comics podcast, and
What about your funny story?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell the funny story. So, this is like when I was 2 years old or 3 years old, and
beat it.
Not that.
Beat it.
The other. You're never gonna drop that, are you?
Never.
But
why would
alright,
I?
so
funny.
I went to New York when I was like 3 years old.
Beat it.
It was just me, my parents, and my aunt who was also there, and me and my aunt just went to this cafe for lunch, cause why not? And then like we were waiting there for like a while. Like it's one of those places where like someone who works there goes up to you and is just like, oh, what do you want? And gives you a menu, that kind of thing. So we were there and like no one arrived. Like we were waiting for ages and ages, and then someone finally came, and then my aunt is just like, okay, we're gonna get this, and then he's just like, what do you want to get? And she's just like, okay, I'm gonna get this. I don't remember what she got because it's like years and years and years ago, but yeah, she just ordered some stuff, and then we were waiting for like 10 years, ages and ages, and basically what happened was like, the guy finally came back. He got me what I wanted to get, and then like he got her something else, and then she's just like, I didn't order this, and it's just like, oh yes, you did order it, and they were just arguing for a while. Like the guy was being really weird, and then
he hates his life. That's probably why.
Yeah, and then and then like she eventually convinced him to get something else, and it also took ages to make, and it's also something that doesn't take a long time to make. It's just like a grilled sandwich. Like that doesn't take a long time to make. But we were waiting for a long time.
I could make it in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Max.
I know. But like it took like 15 minutes just to get a grilled sandwich or whatever. And then the guy was just really bad. I don't know why, he's just acting like an idiot. And then eventually we left, like, because they were really hopeless. And then she just realizes that she left her umbrella behind, so we go back and get it. I mean, okay, hold on, I missed something. So, and then
you're very good at
and then like over there, you're supposed to tip people, right? You're supposed to tip the waiter, but she didn't because he was really hopeless, right?
Yeah.
And then what happens was we're heading off, and then she realizes she left her umbrella there, so we go back and go up to the counter, and the guy, the really hopeless guy, was there. And then she's just like, I left my umbrella here, can you go get it? And then the manager guy who also works there was just there as well. And then the guy just points at her and he's just like, there she is, she's the person who didn't tip me, or she's terrible or something. And then, like, and then she's just like, well, yes, I didn't tip him because he did this and he didn't bring what I wanted and all this stuff. And then the manager just looks at the guy and he's just like, you idiot, in like this really strong New York accent. He's just like, you idiot.
Idiots.
It's really funny. You idiot. Like that.
Idiots.
Anyway, so yeah.
Well, that's the end of that funny story.
What do you think of the story? Let us know. Out of 10, what are you gonna?
It's a minus 10.
Okay, thank you, Pat. So
just kidding. Give it a 10. You'll hurt his feelings if you don't.
no, I'm fine. I can take criticism.
Well, that story sucked. No, I'm just kidding.
Alright.
This is just a joke.
That's
Anyway,
alright. You can say what you want. Anyway, so thank you for watching.
I can't say what I want.
Okay, say what you want.
Tap dancing band. Dun, 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 dun,
It sounds like
dun,
you're
dun,
singing
dun,
the
dun,
Star Wars song. You're like, and then you're like, yeah. Anyway.
dun, 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 dun. Oh, that's a
Phone
phone.
ringing. Whoops. Alright.
Oh, I got that. Alright, finish it up.
I'm gonna pause it.
Okay.
Anyway, thank you for
Watching.
listening to this podcast or watching it or whatever you're doing.
And we hope
you.
you can join us next time. See ya. Bye bye now.
Okay, see you. Bye.